At 6:15, Hiring Hoosiers is RTV6's initiative focused on helping you land your dream job, but sometimes it's a job that you have to create yourself. And we showed you back in July during ABC's Shark Tank open casting call. A lot of people are doing just that.
And we wanted to catch up with some of the inventors and innovators that we met that day out at IMS ahead of the Shark Tank season 11 premiere later this month. I caught up with Kevin and Lisa Gross, who are seeing sweet success with their business, Nature's Tea. It all started about a year and a half ago when Lisa Gross brewed some tea for a party at their already established skincare business on West 16th Street in Indianapolis.
And people who didn't even like tea loved our tea. And they kept saying, so you all are going to sell that here? And I'm like, hadn't thought about it. Right. And that's when the light bulb went off, like, oh yeah, we're going to sell it here. From
there, they started producing the tea on a larger scale and took the drink to local farmers markets.
When I'm at markets, that kids who have had it before, they drag their parents. Now they're there for produce and anything else, right? They drag their parents over to the booth. They get tea. And so it's interesting to see 4-year-olds, 8-year-olds, high schoolers to get involved in this movement, because, you know, when we started this, I mean, our kids loved it, but we didn't really know.
Last October, they moved on to store shelves at Georgetown Market, but the momentum didn't stop there.
Meanwhile, our friends in Chicago are ordering it by the case. So I'm actually loading my van up with cases of tea every 3 weeks, and people are buying it by the case. And that's when we really knew, thank you.
Now in more than a dozen stores from Indy to the Windy City.
People have just gone bonkers over the flavors.
They hope to keep brewing, maybe with a little help from Mr. Wonderful.
Hopefully have a few of these stores, not just this store, everywhere.
So will the Grosses come face-to-face with Mr. Wonderful, Mark Cuban, and the rest of the Sharks? We will have to tune in to find out Sunday, September 29th, when season 11 of Shark Tank premieres right here on RTV6. Now, in the meantime, if you're interested in tasting some of Nature's tea, we put all their information on hiringhoosiers.com.
At 6:17, the USPS is holding a job fair tomorrow to fill a variety of positions that range in pay from just over $13 an hour to nearly $18 an hour. There's also support jobs, including auto mechanics, custodians, and tractor-trailer operators and drivers. The fair is set to open Saturday on 9 a.m., last through 2 p.m. at the Greater Indiana District Conference Center. That's at 8765 Guyan Road in Indianapolis.